I'm so glad you could come to the library today. You look so nice today. Let me see a big smile. There we go. Such nice smiles you have. Jamie, Freddie is ready to say good morning. What is Freddie again? Freddie is a frog. And hello to Randy. Oh, Randy likes to kiss. And Karen. And Brent, this is my friend Freddie the frog. Would you like to shake with him? You are tired. Oh, poor Jamie's tired. And Michelle, will you shake with Freddie? And Meredith?
I wanted to kiss him.
Oh, you did? All right. And Alyssa?
Not kiss him.
Oh, okay, just a minute. And Jared, can you stretch way over here and shake with Freddie? There we go. Good work. Jamie, can you sit up and get ready for a story? All my stories today are going to be about mommies. Do you have a mommy at your house?
I have a mommy.
Are mommies special ladies? What do mommies do that's special, Jared?
They make dinner.
They make dinner. That's good. What else does your mommy do? They kiss and hug. Jared? She what, sweetheart? Oh, she eats sweets. She likes to eat sweets, I guess. Yes, Jamie.
My mommy makes breakfast.
That's a good. Does Mommy tuck you in when it's time to go to sleep, Alyssa? Daddy does too. You're right.
My mommy gives me a love.
A lot of love. You're right. This story is about a little girl named Sal, and her mommy takes her blueberry picking right up on a big mountain. Well, Sal gets herself in just a little bit of trouble. Jamie, you sit all the way down so Randy can see, and here we go. It's called Blueberries for Sal. This is a long story, Meredith, so I need you to sit all the way down and listen real hard. Are you set? Oh, let's see what happens. One day, little Sal went with her mother to Blueberry Hill to pick blueberries. Little Sal brought along her small tin pail, and her mother brought her large tin pail to put the berries in. We'll take our berries home and can them, said her mother. Then we'll have food for winter. They're going to put the blueberries in jars, and then they can put them in the basement and eat them all winter long whenever they feel like having blueberries. Little Sal picked 3 berries and dropped them in her little tin pail. Kaplink, kaplink, kaplink. She picked 3 more berries, and she ate them. Then she picked more berries and dropped 1 in her pail, kaplunk, and the rest of the berries she ate. Then little Sal ate all 4 blueberries right out of her pail. Oh dear, she's not picking very many to put in her pail, is she? Sit down, please, Jamie, so that Randy can see. There you go. Her mother walked very slowly through the bushes, picking blueberries as she went and putting them in her big pail. Little Sal struggled along behind, picking blueberries and eating every single one. Jamie, can you look at the pictures, please? There you go. See Mommy picking blueberries? And there's Sal eating blueberries. Little Sal hurried ahead and dropped a blueberry in her mother's pail. It didn't say kaplink at all, because the bottom of Mommy's pail was already covered with berries. Little Sal reached down inside to get her berry back. Though she really didn't mean to, she pulled out a whole handful of blueberries because there were so many blueberries right up close to the one that she'd put in. Her mother stopped picking and said, "Now, Sal, you run along and pick your own berries. Mommy wants to take her berries home and can them for next winter." Her mother went back to her picking, but little Sal, because her feet were so tired of standing and walking, sat down in the middle of a large clump of bushes and ate blueberries. Jared, do you see her sitting right there picking blueberries with her fingers and putting them right in her mouth? Jamie, sit down. That's a boy. On the other side of Blueberry Hill, Little Bear came with his mother to eat blueberries. "Little Bear," said Mother Bear, "eat lots of berries and grow big and fat. We must store up food for the long, cold winter." There's Mommy Bear and Little Bear. Now watch what happens. Little Bear followed behind his mother as she walked slowly through the bushes eating berries. Little Bear stopped now and then to eat some berries. Then he had to hustle along to catch up with his mother. Because his feet were tired of hustling, he picked out a large clump of bushes and sat down right in the middle and ate blueberries. Isn't that just what little Sal did a few minutes ago? Over on the other side of the hill, little Sal ate all of the berries she could reach from where she was sitting, and then she started out to find her mother. I don't see her mother anywhere in that picture, do you? She heard a noise from behind a great big rock and thought, "That's my mother walking along." But it was a mother crow and her children, and they stopped eating berries and flew away saying, "Caw, caw, caw." Then she heard another noise in the bushes and thought, "That is surely my mother, and I will go that way." But it was Little Bear's mother instead. She was trampling along, eating berries and thinking about storing up food for the winter. And little Sal tramped along right behind that big bear. Oh dear. I don't know if I'd want to get so close to a bear. Would you, Karen? By this time, Little Bear had eaten all the berries he could reach without moving from his clump of bushes. Then he hustled off to catch up with his mother. He hunted and hunted, but his mother was nowhere to be seen. He heard a noise from over a stump and thought, "That's my mother walking along." But it wasn't Little Bear's mother, Brent. It was a mother partridge and her children. They stopped eating berries and hurried away from Little Bear. Then he heard a noise in the bushes and thought, "Oh, that's surely my mother. I will hustle that way." But it was little Sal's mother instead. She was walking along picking berries and thinking about canning them for next winter. Little Bear hustled along right behind little Sal's mother. They're all mixed up, aren't they? They're with the wrong mommies, Brent. Look at this, Brent. Sal's with Little Bear's mommy, and Little Bear's with Sal's mommy. Little Bear and Little Sal's mother, and Little Sal and Little Bear's mother were all mixed up with each other among the blueberries on Blueberry Hill.
Is Sally gonna go there?
Let's see where she goes. Little Bear's mother heard Sal walking along behind and thought it was Little Bear, and she said, "Little Bear, munch, 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 eat all you can possibly hold." Little Sal said nothing. She picked 3 berries and dropped them, ka-plunk, 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 into her small pail. Little Bear's mother turned around to see what on earth could make such a noise like ka-plunk. "Grrr!" she cried, choking on a mouthful of berries. "This is not my child. Where's Little Bear?" She took one good look and backed away. She was old enough to be shy of people, even a very small person like little Sal. Then she turned around and walked away very fast to hunt for Little Bear. See, that big bear is afraid of little Sal, isn't she? Well, little Sal's mother heard Little Bear tramping along behind and thought it was little Sal. She kept right on picking and thinking about canning blueberries for next winter. Little Bear padded up and peeked into her pail. Uh-oh, watch what he does. Of course, he only wanted to taste a few of what was inside, but there were so many and they were so close together that he tasted a tremendous mouthful of blueberries by mistake. "Now, Sal," said little Sal's mother, without turning around, "you run along and pick your own berries. Mommy wants to can these for next winter." Little Bear tasted another tremendous mouthful of blueberries, and then he almost spilled the entire pail of blueberries all over the ground. Little Sal's mother turned around and gasped, "My goodness, you are not little Sal. Where, oh, where is my baby?" Little Bear just sat munching and swallowing and licking his lips. He loved blueberries. Little Sal's mother slowly backed away. She was old enough to be shy of bears, even very small bears like Little Bear. Then she turned and walked away quickly to look for little Sal. Do you think she'll find little Sal? She hadn't gone very far before she heard ka-plunk, ka-plunk, ka-plunk. She knew just what made that kind of noise. And who's right here?
Sally.
Little Sal. What's she doing, Meredith?
Picking berries.
She's picking berries and putting them in her pail. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew just what made that kind of noise. And who made that kind of noise? Little Bear. Good. Little Bear and his mother went home down one side of Blueberry Hill, eating blueberries all the way and full of food stored up for next winter. And little Sal and her mother went down the other side of Blueberry Hill, picking berries all the way, and drove home with food to can for next winter. A whole pail of blueberries, and 3 more besides. Who had 3 berries in her pail? Little Sal did. Did they get all mixed up?
Yeah.
They sure did. What would you think, Randy, if you looked up and saw a bear sitting next to you? What do you think you'd feel like?
I would call Pepper,
Who's Pepper?
the dog.
Oh, you would call your dog. That's a good idea. Karen, what would you think if you saw a bear where you thought your mother was?
I would call Nancy and Judy.
Are those some of your friends to help you? I don't think I'd like to get very close to a bear. Bears can be very
I'd call
mean sometimes, I'm afraid.
Because their dog is very mean.
Oh my goodness. Can we do open shut them? Do you remember how to do that from last
You know
week?
what I would do?
What would you do?
If we are paying caution, I would just run away fast and go look for my mom.
That's a good idea. She could run away fast and look for her mommy. Michelle, are you set for open shut them? Brent, do you know how to do open shut them? Hold your hands like this and we'll show you, okay? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a great big clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them. Give a great big clap. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, put them in your lap. Good. Let's do it once more. Meredith, can you do it with me this time? Don't feel like it today? Okay. Open, shut them, give a great big clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, give a great big clap. Good. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, put them in your lap. Good. Let's read another story about mommies. Look at this. You see this bundle under the blanket?
Yeah.
I wonder what it is.
Maybe it's a ghost.
It might be a ghost. I don't think there's any such thing as real ghosts, just pretend. Well, this is called the Bundle Book. And a mommy goes into the bedroom and sees this strange looking bundle under the blankets of her bed. She doesn't know what it is.
Probably
And she keeps trying to think, what is this?
I know.
If you know what it is, don't tell. Shh. Let's let it be a surprise.
I think
You think you know.
I
Oh, don't tell, all right, Michelle? Let's see what it is, all right? It's called, do you think it is? Let's see, okay? One morning, a mother saw a strange bundle under the blankets in her bed. What is it, she said to herself. What can it be? Can it be a bundle of laundry? I think I don't need any laundry. No, the bundle replied, I'm not a bundle of laundry. See the mommy thinking very hard? Can it be a bundle of carrots? I think I don't need any carrots today. No, the bundle replied, I'm not a bundle of carrots. Not carrots. Let me think again, the mother said to herself. She stopped to think again. Maybe it's a monkey. I'm sure I don't need a monkey at my house. Oh dear, I wouldn't want a monkey at my house. Jamie? No, the bundle replied, I'm not a monkey. Well, can you be Humpty Dumpty? I'm sure I don't need Humpty Dumpty either. No, the bundle replied. I'm not Humpty Dumpty either. How about a bird, the mommy said. No, the bundle replied. 2 birds? No, the bundle replied. Sit down, please, Jamie. something began to show. Look right here. Out from under the blankets at one end of the bundle. The mother pulled it. It looks like a mop, she said. It feels like a mop. No, 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 the bundle replied. I'm not a mop. Well, what is it? What can it be? What can you be? Please tell me, the mother said to the bundle. Look at all that fuzzy stuff right there. Then up popped a head from the bundle and yelled, "It's me!" "You," the mother said. "Well, so it is. So you are. It's you. And you're just what I need." Was Michelle right? She sure was. It was the little child who was hiding under the blanket. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Did you ever hide from your mom, Randy?
Yeah.
Oh, I like to hide from people. Michael always hides from me. And then he goes like this, and he thinks I can't see him because he covers up his eyes. Isn't that silly?
Yeah.
I can see him.
I go under my blankets and do this.
Oh, do you? You have to get all the way under, though. How about if we stand up? Do you know a song about a little teapot?
You know what I do?
What do you do, Alyssa?
I went upstairs after dinner and I fast put on my pajamas, then I hide under my covers and keep on the light and pretend I'm with nobody.
Oh.
And I'm not living with anybody.
Oh, you pretend you're all by yourself? Oh, that's an idea. Do you know the song about the teapot that makes a handle and a spout and then tips over and pours some tea? All right, let's sing that song. Would you sing that with me? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Let's sing it once more. Everybody ready? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Good job. Make a little teacup with your hands, with one hand, and then pour yourself some tea with the other hand. And let's have a little tea party. All set. Good. That was a nice break.
Yeah.
Are you ready to listen to a record?
Milk.
Oh, you had milk instead?
Kool-Aid.
Oh, Kool-Aid. Ew. Everybody get ready for the record. It's called Touch. Can you touch your nose to your knee? See if you can do that. Put your nose on your knee. That's hard. Good. Can you touch your hands to your toes? Good.
I can.
Can you touch your wrist on your knee? We're going to touch different parts of our body to other parts. Here's a hard one. See if you can do this. Touch your toes to your nose. Can you put your toes on your nose? There you go, Karen. Good job. Let's stand up and get ready. And we'll hear the record touch. Michelle, are you all set? Jamie, are you set?
Touch your hands to your
Can you put your hands
toes.
on your toes? Good.
Touch your elbows to your knees.
Your elbows on your knees. Good, Jared. That's hard.
Touch your wrist to your ear.
Put your wrist on your ear. Jamie, do what I'm doing.
Touch
Good.
your nose to your knee.
Now put your nose on your knee.
Touch your shoulder to your ear.
Put your shoulder up on your ear. Jamie, can you do this?
Touch your fingers to your back.
Put your fingers on your back.
Touch your neck to your wrist.
Put your wrist on your neck.
Touch your toes to your nose.
Oh, there's that hard one. Touch your toes to your nose. Sit down. And
Touch your
toes
ear
up on your nose.
to your knee.
Good. Good. Now let's put your ear on your knee.
Touch
Put your ear
your
down on your knee,
toes
Alyssa.
to your toes.
Oh, toes to toes. Put your toes together.
Touch your ankle to your wrist.
Put your ankle on your wrist.
Touch your elbow to your stomach.
Put your elbow on your tummy. Can you do that,
Touch
Michelle?
somebody else's hand.
Good.
somebody else's foot.
Good. Now touch somebody else's foot. Terrific job. Do you remember the monkeys who jump on the bed? Put your hand up like this. Everybody sit down first. Karen, sit down, and Jamie, sit down, and let's make the monkeys.
Today, let's have 4.
All right, we'll do 4 monkeys, Michelle, but we're only going to do it once then, okay, if we do 4 monkeys? Everybody said? And let's make the first monkey a girl. So we'll say, she fell off and bumped her head. Here we go. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Good. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Good job. Oh, we can't do any more. Well, let's read another story and then we'll do another one. This is a mommy story called Just for You. Do you see this little animal? He wants to do something very special for his mommy, something really, really special. But he's having a bad day, and everything he does seems to go wrong.
I think he has to cut the words and then write them again.
He tried to write the words, and he didn't spell it right, so he had to cross it off. See that big X? And write it again. It's called Just for You. This morning, I wanted to make breakfast just for you. Ooh, but the eggs were too slippery, and they broke all over the floor. Oh dear. I wanted to wash the floor just for you, but the soap was too bubbly, and the bubbles got all over the kitchen. What a mess. I wanted to put away the dishes just for you, but the floor was too wet. Oh dear, what happened, Michelle?
I don't know.
He fell. And what happened to the dishes, Karen?
Broke.
They broke all over the floor. I wanted to carry the groceries just for you, but the bag broke. And what happened to the groceries, Jared? They spilled all over the ground, didn't they? I ate my sandwich just for you, but not the crust. I don't like the crust. I wanted to take a nap just for you, but the bed was too bouncy. And I bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced. Do you have a bouncy bed too, Randy? No. He's just not having a very good day today. I wanted to mow the lawn just for you, but I was too little, and I couldn't do it. I wanted to build a beautiful house just for you, but I hurt myself. Oh, no. And who had to fix up his hand?
Mama.
Mommy did. Mommy had to make it better.
Daddy can help him.
Daddy could help him too, but I think Daddy's working because it's during the day. I picked an apple just for you, but on the way home I got hungry, and I ate it myself. Uh-oh, Karen, what is he giving his mommy? An apple core. That's all that's left. I wanted to set the table just for you, but the TV was too loud, and I just had to watch it. Look at that. His mommy has to set the table. I wanted to not splash in my bath just for you, but there was a terrible storm, and the wind blew the water all over the bathroom. Uh-oh. Who made a big mess? He did. How does Mommy look? She looks a little bit angry, doesn't she? I wanted to do something very special just for you. And I did it. What did he do, Alyssa, that's special for his mommy? He gave his mommy a kiss. Is that something special you can always do for your mommy? It sure is. When we are all finished with stories, I want you to give your mommy a big kiss, okay? We have one more story to read. Can you all find a place where you can see my flannel board? All set, Jared? There we go. Now Jared's ready. Randy, can you see? And Alyssa too?
Yeah.
This story is called The Box with Red Wheels. Under a tree in the garden, there sat a strange-looking box with red wheels. All the animals were very curious. They didn't know what was inside that box. The first animal to walk into the garden was a mother duck with 4 little baby ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shh, said the mother duck. We must be very quiet. We don't know what's in that box. And the little ducks just looked in the box and said, quack, 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 quack. Next came a nice, soft, furry kitty who climbed up on the box and walked all around the box and said, meow, meow. What's in this box? Well, after the kitty, a nice doggy came up, a gentle, sweet doggy. He was very wise. He just sat on the ground because he knew what was in the box. All of a sudden, a head popped up out of the box. It was a baby who'd been taking his nap inside the buggy. And the baby said, Mama, 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 what's this and what's this and what's this? And he pointed to all the animals. Well, the mama came running out of her house and said, shoo, 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 don't you bother my baby. And she made all the animals run away. You did such a good job of listening today. Thank you for coming. Meredith, thank you for being a good listener today.
I'm going to give a kiss.
And Jared, oh, a kiss? And Jared, you were a good listener too. And, oh, a kiss.